Ravenwood Road is only 5 miles long, one lane, no streetlights, no sidewalks. Locals say if you drive it at night, you should never stop your car no matter what you see, because at the very end of that road, there is a house that doesn't appear on maps, a house where people have gone inside and never come back out. This is the disturbing crime story known as The Last House on Ravenwood Road. On October 14, 2020, Megan Holloway, a 26-year-old nursing student, left her apartment in rural Oregon to drive to her night shift at St. Vincent Medical Center. She never arrived. Her car was later found parked on the shoulder of Ravenwood Road, engine cold, doors unlocked, purse still inside. Her phone was missing. There were no signs of a struggle, no skid marks, no witnesses, just one strange detail. Her car radio was still on, playing static. Detective Aaron Cole, a veteran investigator, was assigned the case. When he told locals Megan disappeared on Ravenwood Road, their reactions were immediate: silence, avoidance, fear. An elderly woman at a gas station whispered, "That road doesn't let people leave." Another man said, "Greater than. You don't stop there, ever, especially if you see the house." Cole assumed superstition until he checked the records. Over the last 22 years, 7 people had vanished along Ravenwood Road, all unsolved, all with vehicles left behind, all at night.
2 days after Megan disappeared, her phone was discovered in a ditch nearly a mile down the road. The screen was cracked, but the phone still worked. Inside, detectives found a single unsent text message typed at 11:40 p.m. "Greater than, there's a house here. I don't think it's abandoned." Attached was a photo, a blurry image of a 2-story house with dark windows and a single porch light glowing faint yellow. Detective Cole felt a chill. There was no registered property at that location. Cole drove Ravenwood Road himself. At the very end, beyond a bend hidden by trees, he saw it. The house, old, wooden, paint peeling, porch sagging, yet power was on. The porch light flickered softly. Cole checked county records again. Nothing. No address. No ownership. No utility accounts. It was as if the house existed outside official reality. Cole entered with backup the next morning. Inside, the air was stale. Furniture covered in dust except for one chair. That chair was clean, recently used. In the kitchen, plates sat neatly stacked. No food. No trash. Then Cole noticed the walls. Photographs. Dozens of them. People standing on Ravenwood Road, taken from a distance. Drivers, walkers, couples, and one photo made his heart drop. Megan Holloway, taken from behind, the night she vanished. Behind the staircase was a locked door, a heavy steel door, too modern for such an old house. Scratches lined the edges as if something had tried to claw its way out. Backup broke the lock. The smell hit first. Damp. Metallic. A staircase led downward, and at the bottom, a hallway lined with small rooms. Each room contained a bed, a camera, and handcuffs bolted to the wall. Some rooms were empty, others were not. In the third room, officers found Daniel Moore, 34, alive but barely conscious. He had been missing for 9 months. Daniel whispered, "Greater that," he said, "the house chooses who stays." Daniel explained that a man calling himself Caretaker lived there. He watched the road, waited for people who stopped, offered help, and once they entered, they never left. Daniel described him, tall, calm, soft-spoken. He never raised his voice. He believed the house needed occupants, that it felt empty without them. Daniel said something worse. "Greater than, he doesn't kill everyone. Some people, the house keeps." Daniel revealed Megan had been there, alive. She fought back. She screamed. And then, the caretaker took her to the last room. Daniel never saw her again. No one had. At the end of the basement hallway was a door unlike the others. Thick glass, reinforced steel. Inside was nothing but a chair facing a wall. The wall was covered in names, carved, scratched, hundreds of them. Some crossed out, some circled. Megan Holloway's name was fresh, not crossed out. Suddenly, alarms triggered upstairs. Motion sensors. Someone had entered the house. Officers rushed up, guns drawn. The front door was open. The porch light flickered, but no one was there. The caretaker had vanished. Again, authorities ordered the house demolished. Fire crews arrived. As flames consumed the structure, something horrifying happened. Screams, coming from inside the walls. Firefighters backed away. One shouted, "Greater than, there are people in there." But when the fire died, no bodies were found, only empty rooms. Daniel Moore survived. Megan Holloway was never found, the caretaker was never identified, and Ravenwood Road remains open. But drivers still report a porch light at the end of the road, a man waving for help, a house that disappears by morning. The last house on Ravenwood Road may be gone, but some houses don't need walls to exist. Some places live in memory, in fear, in the people who never came home. If you ever find yourself driving a dark road late at night, and you see a house that shouldn't be there, don't stop.